Episode of Horror Technology, where I've made a huge mistake. Last episode, I was in such a rush to get these quantum processors going. Yikes! I messed up this. I could just put this back, but you know, it's not actually making these anymore, right? We got fiber boards in there and stuff. So, I am a little. I don't want to go back. That's silly. Don't go back. Let's store this in here. This is just storage now. um, yeah, I am running into. I'm running into a wall. I don't know how to handle what we're doing right now. So, I think we have a new goal, and that is we're gonna make the dimensional destabilizer. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. It kind of seems like packing on, but I did manage to get. We only have 128 UV processors. No IV processors, no EV processors. We do have HV processors, so I guess that's something. So down here, I did manage to get all of these things built, which tells you basically I have been working. Oh, not working. It's not working. It's fun. I'm enjoying it, but it's still. Why is that? Are we out of silicone rubber? Well, that's not good. Okay, sorry, I need to go check on that. But basically, I set everything up except for the last assembler, because what I'm worried about is that it takes 2 processors per solar panel, and so if I let it just go, that could be a problem. That could be. Okay, you aren't getting something you need. Oh, right. Oh, man. Okay, that needs to get fixed. I will do that off camera, though, I think. It's not. It is in here. So this is the machine that we were doing, the poly, what's it for? Everything in here is just broken. It's all messed up. I don't even know what they're all supposed to be doing. Yeah. So, and I'm also realizing it's kind of dumb for me to be making like sulfuric acid in a centralized location when just a 3x3 block like this, we can put the water machine, the water producer, and sulfur, which we have so much of, and we just dump that in there and we're good. We get sulfuric acid on the spot. So that's kind of where I'm going. Again, that pendulum is swinging. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I do know that I thought this was still working. If I put this here, then that empties and I have to go fix it at the top side. This here randomly stops working and I don't know why. I can't figure it out. It's not that one. Maybe it's argon. Oh, it's argon. Okay. I'm running out of super tanks as well. We'll just do a little of that, a little of that, a little of that. Okay. So my helium, I've got one thing using helium out of here. And it's just not, all of this is so slow. I need to find a better way, and I know the better way. It's the exotic gas siphon. They timed this really well. The problem is that the exotic gas siphon is UHV. It's still a ways away. But I did add a bunch of stuff. So I've got... This is going to be for mid-tier, 5 tall or less processors, and basically it's because this experimental room is fine if everything's only 3 tall, but like that 4 tall, I didn't like breaking the roof. And then we got one here, it's like 8 tall. And so this is where our iridium is getting made. I'm trying to remember, what do we need for input here? We input rock salt, which, you know, obviously we have a ton of. And crushed selenite ore. I think that might be it. Everything else we're making right here. So the sheldonite ore goes into the washer, which gets its water for free. And once it goes up to... Let's see if it flick. Yeah, it's using 16 EU per tick. That's, I mean, come on. That's just fun. Let's see, it goes into... no, we got a large electrolyzer to make hydrogen and oxygen. And then... Oh, we do have an input. Oh, no, we don't. It collects gas, dumps the gas in a tank, and then centrifuges it to get nitrogen and oxygen. The nitrogen, oxygen, and what's it get mixed in here or here? I don't remember. But somewhere in here, we're making sulfuric acid, and we're making nitric acid. No, not sulfuric acid. Hydrochloric acid and nitric acid. That's what we're making. And then one of these makes... this one makes aqua regia, and then it just goes around the back over to where we need it. And then this one makes... That's why this one's up a little bit. And then this one makes... what does this make? Oh, right. This takes the... it's got a pipe. You can see it back there, and it pulls out the purified sheldonite ore, dumps it in here, and out of it we get the platinum group sludge. The platinum group sludge goes into the centrifuge with the aqua regia from right here, and we get all these. So I just moved these over. That's all. And then I figured as long as this was here, these three machines will all get torn down once we make the chemical plant. But at the same time, I really need iridium right now, so I figured it was worth just dumping them all right here, and it works pretty well. It's so much faster than it was, and it's all right here. It all just works. Oh, man, I'm tired of running around trying to figure out why things don't work. And even if it did, if it broke for some reason, I can look right here. So that's good. And then because we have iridium, we also have HSSS just constantly running. It's really slow. It's... What is that? 4 minutes and change in order to get 9 ingots. But you know, it's tooling along. It's getting what it needs, and it's enough that we got enough motors, LUV motors, to make the. Where am I going? Yeah, to make the everything we needed over here. And I suppose, I don't know. I'm going back and forth. I would like this to just all be automated, but at the same token. Like, I need those 9 motors. I don't need them getting dumped into, you know, like we have a stack of, over here we have a stack of pumps. I don't need more pumps. It's just, we don't use them that often. So, whatever. But, you know, these are slowly getting full. We've got the HSS rods backed up. We've got the rings backed up, finally. We've got the screws. Oh, I did notice, I did find out that you can't just use the packer on the ingots. You have to use an alloy smelter to get the nuggets. I don't know if that's intended or an oversight, but I just had to swap out the packer for that, and now we should be... It's over here. Oh, nope. See, this is what it's backed up on. All the other machines seem to get priority. It's going bottom to top, left to right, I think. I don't know. I'm having a hard time tracking what it's doing there. I don't like that area. I built it, but I don't like it. So let's go get started and see what we can do on every time. Every doggone time. Oh, we need to hit this in here first. So we need 4 pure netherite double plates. And I just didn't want to do everything. All the rest of this we just pulled from somewhere. Oh, I meant to put that away. Oh, well. Oh, that's why I had... Okay, I've had this LUV... control. Sorry, I literally just put this away. I've had this LUV. Wait. Yeah, LUV. I've had an LUV machine hull just sitting in my inventory forever. Because I pulled everything out. I don't know. Earlier today, actually, but I've been playing for a while. That's my last day off before I have to get some work done. It may not matter too much to you guys, but I did get everything, all my summer tasks accomplished. Okay. IV, not a clean room. IV circuits. Oh, I don't need that. I need... Oh, oh, that's why I had extra... Oh, hey, look, I had a machine hull. It all just got moved around in my inventory. I had it all put in the right place. Yeah, nothing started. That's not good. Got me nervous. But that right there is why I didn't finish the automation for Rooted Gears. Oh, okay, never mind. I had the Elite Packer, which is in my inventory because I want to put it here. All right, 45 seconds. In the meantime, let's go double check. So what I think we're going to do is... Oh, it's up here. This is the first time we're going to use this room. We'll come over here in the corner. We'll give it like a block of space. Well, you know what? Maybe 2 blocks of space all around. And then it'll probably exit out to the right. And I think wherever the exit bus is, we're just going to... So what we're going to do with this, obviously, we need to know that. It's how we get Naquadah. Oh, I forgot. We need PCB coolant. Ooh. So we got to put some stuff together. But we can at least get the structure made and start putting some of the things together. And the reason we're doing all this is because I think I decided what we need is to pull all of that out, just be done with HV, and move it over to the other place where it makes it better with the 4 components instead of the 6. And that needs advanced systems on a chip, which needs Naquadah doped wafers. And once we've done that, I think we might be able to actually, let's check. Recipe for these, recipe for these, recipe for these, recipe for these. Yeah. Okay, so we can actually dump titanium bolt, fine platinum wire, fiber reinforced printed circuit board. Yeah. So as long as the fiber, as soon as we automate this, which we have to do anyways, we'll do that. That's going to take a minute because we have everything needs to be automated. We need the basic board. Actually, I think we can skip the basic board. In fact, let's check. Circuit board. Ooh, it doesn't start. Okay, resin circuit board. I don't think we use this for anything. Phenolics. We don't use this for anything? Oh, resin printed circuit board. That's what we need. Yeah, that's for the very first basic lame. Oh, no. Yeah, basic lame. I guess we use it for the second tier too, but we don't need these anymore at all. The phenolic circuit board. We need for the basic MV circuit. Second tier MV circuit. NAND chips is... Nope, we can use plastic. So we'll use the plastic ones. So we can skip the phenolic. I don't think we use it for anything. And if we do, then I'll be in trouble because I'm going to smush everything up over against the side. So, but I think we can skip the phenolic. So that just leaves us with the plastic circuit board. And that one we'll use cupric chloride, which I will set up a automation for. In fact, it might even just be inline. It's pretty easy to make now. Mix the copper chloride with hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid we can make now pretty easily. It's literally just rock salt and water, and then we dump the potassium hydroxide. Okay, little bug bothering me. Sorry. I didn't kill it. I just shooshed it away. And then epoxy circuit board. Obviously, we need, and then the fiber reinforced is where we're at. And then multi-layer fiber reinforced is gonna be a bit of a pain, but we'll get there. Anyhow, so I'm gonna do those 3 in their own lines, and so it'll take a little bit. It does mean we can pull them off of this area here. Everything will be better. Once we get the EV circuits running, we'll be good. Okay, this should be done by now. Yeah. Sorry, I talked way too long. In fact, I saw that and I didn't do anything about it. Where is the... It goes on the floor. Okay, and this whole thing is... We can zoom out. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 13 by 13. Let's go see if we can lay this out. I got all the parts we needed for it. In fact, I have random niobium titanium ingots in my inventory. I don't even know where there's a slime chunk anymore. I don't. Oh, this one might get. Oh yeah. We do get slimes in here. That's why I got the wall over there. But the slimes don't come over on this side, mostly. All right, so we're gonna do 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Okay, so right here, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, this might break everything. Let's go. Oh. Oh. Ah. My bad. We need the glass. The glass was actually a bit of a pain. It turns out you can't use the fluid solidifier I've got here. So I actually melted it. I don't have anything that carries it, but I dumped it in here. And then you can't get it out of the input hatch, so I had to re-solidify it and then remelt it, and it was upsetting. One of these should have it. Uh-oh. Oh, I know. I built a whole new machine. I built the fluid solidifier, but the big one, so I can actually get rid of that one over there. So the output bus has got our 22 shell-like glass. Okay, good. And multi-block factory, and does this really just stick out like that? No. Did I not grab enough? Oh, I know. It put them all in here. Okay. I think that's what it is. Okay, so let's see. What do we need? We need... I think it has to have gotten everything, right? Let's just double check everything we can't see. Okay, those are non-conductive casings. I thought they were buses. Okay, good. This is kind of a cool little machine. Just sort of floats there. That is a block of stuff. What is it called? Nether stars. Basic words sometimes. Okay. We got the shell-like glass. I like the shell-like glass. I like this whole thing. This whole thing looks neat. For some reason, it didn't finish building this out. Let's go ahead and just build it out for our own edification. It's just stress-proof casing, I believe. And I don't think... Yeah, I don't think it's... I mean, it's possible I just didn't grab enough, but I thought I had exactly the right amount. Yeah, that was 6. So there's 6 blocks that we need to put in here. All right, where do the things go? They really like putting all this stuff in the back, which is awkward, but it's fine. Okay, so this stuff has to be the block. And we have basically anywhere in here would be okay. Now, we could have made this taller. Don't want to break this down. That would be cool. Is there a... It would be cool if there was a undo on the terminal. Yeah, let's go ahead and just grab some stuff. So we want an input hatch, an input bus, an output hatch, 2 output hatches. No, 1 output hatch, 1 output bus, so just 4, and the power and the hatch. I am auto hatch. Nope, I have 1 maintenance hatch left. I was hoping I'd get 2 more maintenance hatches, then I could turn all these into automatic maintenance hatches, but it didn't happen. It'll be okay. Okay, input hatch, output hatch, input bus, output bus. And trying to think of how we're going to do this. I think I have an idea. I hope it doesn't look bad. Power. I don't know why it makes the double sound sometimes. I did. Oh, sorry. The last thing is I did actually make another. You know what? Let's go up and just take a look real quick. I did make another. They're starting to eat into that island as well. So I made another stack of solar panels, and we get up to like 2 point. How did? Oh, I know. I put that there because it's undercover, so it didn't matter. But we have 129 billion FE storage now. So that's the equivalent of 32,400,000,000 EU, which is small potatoes later on. Anyhow, we can get up to like 2.4 input and output now, and I'm much more comfortable with how everything is going to go. And sorry, one more thing. I think I don't really want to, but I think we're going to pull all these out when we get to the solar panel 6s, because right now each solar panel 3 is a quarter as good as a solar panel 4, and it's a 16th as good as those. So all of these together is worth about, I think it's like, what, 4 1/4 of those, the solar panel 5s, which, okay, we'll keep them. It's fine. It's not a lot, but it's not nothing either. But strong, but you know, I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted, but I am curious. This is a IV energy hatch. I could probably put 4 solar panel 5s around this energy converter. Could I get by with 3? What is this? It's backed up. Why are you not running? Oh, this, not this one. This, well, we could do that one. That's not the one I care about. This is the one I care about, which is running. This my low cloud factory here is working well. See, because they have the things coming out, so it's like a cloud factory. I like the Pyrolice oven because it shoots to the side, which makes us feel like we're going forward, but it only works. It only works sometimes. Where is my power? Here. Yeah, see, this is a 16 amp, so we'd need 16 solar panel 6s, and we only even have 1 solar panel 6. So that's a little bit out. We have power hatch. Good. Okay, let's go back down and set up the dimensional destabilizer, and hopefully get that doo-doo-doo-doo, because it makes a noise, right? Everybody else hears the noise. Let's go ahead and just put this right here. It is kind of an obnoxious thing to need. I know that they have to have it at a certain point because they've always had it, even still. And then I guess let's go ahead and just do power like right in the middle here. I don't know if this is the greatest idea, but it'll be easy to change, so I'm not real worried about it. And then input hatch. It's going to go right here. And then we'll put the... Actually... So we need a cooler, right? Because we do this, we get hot PCB coolant, and it just needs to go in a vacuum freezer. That's super easy. Barely any inconvenience. Sorry, I probably shouldn't steal his terms. Oh, we do lose, though. That's not cool. Does it go up? 8 to 9.6. Okay, so it is a closed system. So we just have to make this once, and it should be a closed system. So we'll make 16 buckets. We'll try to make 16 buckets. In which case, let's put the input and the output hatches just right next to each other. And then we'll put the vacuum freezer right here. Does that track? That works. I think that works. And that means that we'll put the input input bus right here. And you're going to get a 1. Oh, if you put a fire infused shard in there, you get lava. Put a regular nether shard, you get Naquadah. I don't really want lava. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world, but it's also like a lot of effort to not get anything out of it, I guess. We have an 80% chance of getting the nether star shard back, which, okay. And then we're going to put the output bus over here. A little bit in a random location, and we can fix it if we need to. Okay, it did not form. What are we missing? What? I had those. What? Okay. Tungsten carbide frames. Oh, maybe I didn't make them. Maybe I just started? Let's go take a look. Aha. Okay, no big deal. It's like 2 seconds, right? Wow. Wow. It'll be like 4 seconds, I guess. Okay, and I guess that means we need you again. But I don't have anything else in here. It's going to try to put in, so I'm fine. Still not formed. Okay. Sometimes. Okay, that means that I don't want you there. I do, in fact, want stress-proof casing there. And I guess we'll just put this here after all. Oh man, I'm getting some block lag. Don't like that. Oh, and then you can go back. Okay, does that mean that I'm missing a... It does. Oh, and I bet... Did it form? Oh, it did form. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Okay, so you're ready. You just need some power. Let's give it some power. I think I've got... some shellite wire. We're gonna do shellite, right? Yes, because it's an IV input hatch. Okay, good answer, good answer. Twinite, lumium. I have... Oh, shellite. Nice. Okay. And no, I don't have any IV. I've got ZPM. Oh, see, I was worried that was going to happen. So I was worried I was in an EV1, but I think we can make an EV1 pretty quick. Oh man, I am very frustrated. I hate when I make mistakes, and it wasn't really a mistake to try to upgrade. It was a mistake to do it the sloppy way that I was doing it. It was kind of like, oh, I can do this now. Let's do this now. And then, you know how the rest went. All right, and then one shellite wire left. Okay. Oh. We'll put you down. Now you have power. Okay. So, PCB coolant. Yes, that's a thing. Let's make that. And just to be clear, we only ever get the hot stuff. Oh, wait a second. Oh, vibration laser engraver. That is a whole other later process. But that's how we get the echo shards, and we use the echo shards. To make echo fluid, which we needed for something. I don't remember. It's part of getting to the end, I think. Okay, distilled water, no big deal. How much does this make? 1 bucket. So we need 4 buckets of distilled. Let's just go grab that. That's easy. Let's just do that. Where would I have distilled water? Oh, it's not here. It's right here. Can't find one. There we go. Right here. See, this is just slowly going down. I need to increase this speed somehow. I could probably just put another EV energy hatch right there. That would be fine. Actually, let me go do that real quick and see if that... Let's go see if that fixes it. EV energy hatch. This is how I try to play. I try to remember what I'm doing. I don't always succeed, but I try to remember what I'm doing, but also fix the things as I'm going along. So it's not an issue. Let's see how most of those aren't running. Why aren't most of you running? That's not good. Why aren't you running? What are you? Well, I'll fix that later, but let's go check this right now. Oh, it has to be on the bottom. Come on. And then I do... Uh-oh. Why was that an empty input hatch? It was my water supply. Okay, that's fine. I can handle that. Oh, I have an output bus because I couldn't get this to form earlier. Alright, this is becoming less fun by the moment. Okay, it does form. EV is Enderium. It's making the weird noise because it doesn't have enough power. Now we're running it IV. And 1 second, make distilled water. That's fine. Okay, cool. Cool. Yes, so we have the water, and now we need polychlorinated biphenol, which is chlorine and biphenyl dust. Biphenyl dust is, what is these? We don't need to make a ton of this. Toluene and benzene. I know I have those. Benzene and oxygen. Let's do this one, unless there's there's not. Okay. And then we need... Gross. 3 buckets of this makes 4 buckets of coolant. So that means that if we want 16, we need 12 buckets of this. Okay, cool. So if we're gonna make 12 buckets of this, we need... There is 1 recipe. Good. That makes life easier. So we need 12 buckets of this, which means we need 24 biphenyl dust, which means we need... we'll do... You said 24, right? So we need 12 toluene and 12 benzene. Also conveniently easy. Except I have no universal fluid cells. Let us change that a little bit. And we were going to get toluene. I have toluene over here, I think. One of these? Yes. Nice. Okay, so 1, 2. And then it was benzene, right? Toluene and benzene. So, whatever this is, we'll make that. Cool. And then, what was it? Mixer or... This is the chemical reactor. This is also a chemical reactor. Nothing. Okay, cool. That'll be easy. Theoretically. I might have to clear out output hatches, but we'll see. We'll see. I think my mixer has got input hatches. It does. And output hatches are full. Is that the problem? No. But I bet you have 2 outputs. No, just 1. Output hatch. Input hatches. Go. Toluene, benzene. Oh. I messed that up. I was so focused on the fact that the one is a mixer. Don't care. And oh, hey, look. I made a ton of. I put a 4,000 buckets of lava through there with the later redstone and got, I don't know, it's like 4,000 or 5,000, maybe it was 3,000 flux dust out, and I used all of it to make that gargantuan storage cell. 4 futsies, not for any real reason. Okay, cool. Now you're running, and I don't care about the output hatch. I do care about the biphenyl dust. We are getting too much. Oh, that's right, because we had too much input. Okay, so 32 biphenyl mixes with chlorine. So 64 chlorine gas. Easy. We need stainless steel, and I have chlorine somewhere. I think it's down here. We have chlorine many places, but I think I also have it down here. Chlorine, nice. I really regret taking so long to switch away from the ender tanks. I would probably use the ender... Okay, what was this one again? This was a mixer. Nope, another chemical reactor. Okay, cool. We can just do this, can't we? And it should work. It should work. HV output buses or output hatches are full. I should care. I've been doing so many things and saving every little bit that now that I'm recording, I'm like, I just can't convince myself to do that. Okay, 12 ticks. Oh, so I wasn't really needing to worry too much about the that. Okay, let's grab these guys again and grab these. And where do they go? They go back. No, mixer now, right? Mixer. Now the mixer. And I might not have enough distilled water. Okay, 4,000 buckets left. Oh, that's not going to mix nicely no matter what I do. It's okay. We'll go grab all this and then we'll destroy the evidence. Yep, good plan, good plan. Just destroy the evidence. Nobody will know. I mean, you'll know, but you won't tell anybody, right? Okay, then all of you guys can go away. I will need to pull them out in a second. Yeah, we got 250 left. But we already have more than we... Oh, no. And then I have to break that to get up there. Oh. There are some misclicks that are distressing. That was one. You're an energy hatch. Okay, I'm okay with that. Yeah, I do need to upgrade this line. This is running at this is running at IV. These ones are not. These are EV. All of that's going to get upgraded here soon. We just have to figure out how to make the LED. No, I know how to make. I have to suffer. Energy hatch. This is on our radar. We have to put an IV energy hatch into the scanner. Cool, no big deal. And then machine hull, titanium wire, HPIC chip, LUV, and ludicrous voltage. The only thing that's an issue here is the HPIC chip, and I don't know how we're going to handle that. I think it'll probably just pull it from where we're making it for the processors. Sorry, for the IV energy hatches. That's the only thing I can come up with. Otherwise, I have to build a whole new clean room. Not that I worry about that, but I don't want to do it for just one process. I've also considered, well, there are lots of things I'm considering. It's not a secret. I just kind of forgot what I was going to say as I was talking. But I've considered lots of lines that we need to do. Like, this is one we found last time. It's under power? No. Line of progression. Yeah. I thought about putting in all of these basic chips. Do I not have a simple system on chip? Oh. Well, I know we're doing a thing, but let's go fix that real quick. That's in here. It's so simple it doesn't need a clean room. Done. Okay. That'll save me from clicking on it every time I look in there. And we need to be over here, and Let's see if this works first. And then suddenly realize I didn't grab the... I'm sorry. I hate when it's not wasting your time, but at the same token, it's kind of a little ridiculous that I totally forgot to grab the actual PCB. You did make it, right? All right, look. Oh, that's the electrolyzer. That's why. PCB coolant. 21 buckets. And I'm trying to say, okay, we're gonna go over here and look real quick. One thing I did realize is up here in this freezer area, this seems like it would be better to have one vacuum freezer freeze the helium and the other vacuum freezer actually cool down the hot ingots. But I was thinking about it, and one of the things that keeps happening, and I fixed it since then, one of the things that was happening is this guy would put in 750 millibuckets, but then it would use that 750 millibuckets and not the trying to see if I can find, I think I got it buried deep inside, not the output from the ingot cooling process. So the output from the ingot cooling process was slowly filling up, and of course, because I got it buried on the internals of the machine, I couldn't see it, and so that's part of the reason why, not the real reason, but part of the reason why. Why are you, oh, you're running. Why this wasn't running for a very long time. Just a note that the vacuum freezers, you should just freeze the medium right then and there, and not try to fuss with it. Okay, so if I put this in the input hatch, and we want lots of air in there, right? Because it's gonna expand this by 20% when it gets hot, and we could probably do 24 if we wanted to, but that would also involve, you know, making more. I have some. Was it energized nether shards, or was it just nether star shards? Oh, this is gonna... It's fine. It's fine. I think we might have to even be backed up. Yeah. Although this dark ash, I cannot get the dark ash out of there. What I need to do... See, in fact, let's take a quick look. Why is... Oh, see, I've got this trying to delete the dark ash, but it won't delete from the input bus. So it's fine. I'll fix it later. Basically, I have to fiddle with it, but I'll filter it. So it should just be going in here, right? But it's questionable. So I just need to switch this, have this input bus point that way instead of pointing that way. And so instead of automatically picking up out of there, we'll robot arm it into there. And we've got 143 nether stars. Nice. And once we've robot armed it into there, then we will move that filter from there into the robot arm, so it only moves nether stars. Basically, we'll black deny list it rather than accept list. I don't remember what the term is. Access list. Yeah, access list instead of a deny list. Okay, and then in the input bus, you guys. Okay, so nothing visually is happening, but you are running. It's a 75-second recipe, which is fine. That's still like a second per. That's going to make the PCB coolant there. So let's go ahead and let that run while we go put together another vacuum freezer. I think I've got some frost-free. Yep. And then vacuum is right here. And it used to be the last one, but now we've got the void extractor, which I should move somewhere else because we're not going to use these again. Although I have considered very strongly point of use for the void extractors. It just seems like such a pain because you've got to build the drilling fluid into it as well. Oh, bummer. Okay, let's go make these real quick. I think it'll take like 2 seconds, but we do need an input hatch and an output hatch and power supply, IV. Okay, we are out of automatic hatches, or automatic, what's it? So this is actually really easy. We run over here. We grab... Oh, that's fun. It's gonna trip me out. What is going on? We're watching like Dan or something. And that'll go on in the background. Okay. So we're gonna finish up these. It's fine. We'll just do it here. Doot and doot. And now we have 2 stacks, and then these 2 stacks. So I did make a configurable maintenance hatch just to complete the quest. Oh no! Oh, good. The quickest turnaround ever. HV, robot arms, HV. Okay, we can make all that. Oh man, if that was EV, I was gonna be hurting. Okay, nanoprocessors are HV. Good, remember that. 2 of those, and then 2 of those, and then we just need the machine hulls. Just going. That's fun. I like that noise. Yep. So, use here. There's a stack. Done. So, yeah, that was a little bit of tomfoolery, but it wasn't that bad. Okay, you're done. You should have 2 stacks of Naquadah and a tiny pile of nether stardust. Let's go ahead and sort the one first. Do that. That. Grab one of these. Put it in there. Lock it. If we end up with millions of nether stardust in there, I'll just take that hit. Oh no, I have millions of nether star. And robot arm. Well, yeah, robot arm's fine. I'm using robot arms instead of... And you know what? Let's go ahead and... See, this is why I was worried about where I put this, because... I'm going to probably have to put it in this line right here so we can get out to here. We'll do one more. Super chests. And go there. Lock it. And grab it so it doesn't get the quest. Why did you not get the quest? Somewhere. Raw Naquadah. I have raw Naquadah. It's locked, that's why. Because PCB coolant. You're locked behind PCB coolant bucket. Really? Oh my goodness, okay. Can I hold on? If this doesn't have a check, okay, it does. Somebody added these checks, and it's still frustrating, but it's much better than it was. So I can grab the bucket. Done. And what was the other one that they wanted here? PCB coolant bucket, yep. And then what's it here? Here. Somewhere there's Naquadah. Oh, you're still not. Okay, why? Dimensional destabilizer didn't count because it's locked, because of course it is. Why would you be locked? Ruridate ingot, pure netherite ingot. We've gotten that. We've got the machine hull. It must be the ruridate ingot. Nope, that's not it. I will have to ingot, mainframe, machine hull. Oh, because I bet you I've got your netherite dust. I didn't pick it up. I didn't pick up the hot. Okay, well, you can just be clicked. You can be clicked. You can't be clicked. All of these can be clicked. You're clicked. Let's go get some pure netherite dust, if I have some. I may not. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I thought that we would get the quest reward for Naquadah, but we didn't. It's fine. The only thing we do with the Naquadah, though, that is something I need to know. Raw materials. Oh, that's to make the block. Don't care. Compressor, don't care. Probably the ore grinding. Although all we get is sulfur and stone dust, but we do double it. See, I'd really like to be able to use this, but the fact that you don't get it doubled is problematic. It is, so the reason you do this, right, is 0.5 seconds at LV. So even if we brought it up to IV or even LUV, right, it's still 128 EU per tick, whereas this one is, wow, it's 512. And I guess it's still 1 tick. So I guess it doesn't matter. I was thinking that, you know, this is so much faster, but the only downside is we have to deal with these outputs, and I don't think I'm going to worry about it. So, macerator it is. Let's go ahead and I am out of shellite wire, but I can still move this right here. And you get moved over. And distress proof casing goes back down. Okay. We're good. We're good. I've been moving things by 1 block a lot as I was setting up those bespoke lines. Okay, and then we were also going to do this, weren't we? So we need a output hatch that goes right here. And we need an input hatch that goes right here. And then we got the maintenance hatch. You guys can go here. We'll put the... Oh, I never picked up the energy hatch. Okay, it's right here. I'm really looking... This is our first, like, mega structure. Realistically. I mean, they get bigger and bigger and bigger, but still, this one's like, wow. It's kind of cool. So, like, I think the idea is supposed to be that you're harnessing the entire power of the dimension, and you know, to make lava, but you mess up and you don't put the right thing in there. You put a regular shard in instead of another shard, and that causes chaos. That's my story. That's how I want to remember it. Okay, you go there. You go there. And then the rest should just be frostproof. Formed. Nice. Okay, let's go get some shellite wire. If I don't have any, I can make it real quick because I have some shellite made. But I think I made some. I had been making grand statements earlier about, well, you know, we're going to make this our new basic line and we're going to do this. And I don't have any shellite. Unfortunate. And that's kind of all gone out the window as I realize I just want things to go fast. So we're just making things fast. Good. Okay. And the hydronalium there is, you can only make it in stacks of 10. So I was like, you know what? Let's just put double in there and we'll have 20. And that's going to be enough for like 5 stacks of the blocks, which is enough for like 10 ore watchers. And if I need more than 10 ore watchers, well, I will just manually do it. Okay. That was kind of anticlimactic, but still, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm not making more than one of these. It wasn't even a big deal. I just, you know, kind of a dumb machine. Okay, 2 seconds, but it only does 1 at a time. Oh, you're running again. Good. And this is 75 seconds, so it doesn't even matter how fast this is. Okay, cool. So then you, my friend, are going to come down here like this. And then we'll probably move across like that. So in fact, let's move you to look like that, and then we'll put the macerator right here. Yes, that will work. I think I've got everything I need for a macerator. I put some stuff away. Yeah, we got like tons of blue steel casing. And then I broke down a macerator that was something we don't need anymore. I don't remember what. So we're good. And you need IV power, but you also need a input hatch and an output hatch. Oh, sorry, input bus and output bus. No, we have 3 outputs, but we only need 1 bus. Got it. Okay. And then the energy hatch. All right, come on here. Let's go. I need that. We'll look in a second, but I'm gonna need. It's gonna go right here. Nope. We will put input bus like this, and then we will put a robot arm to make sure we're not like killing ourselves. Okay. But so this is closed. The only thing, we're gonna have 64 stacks of Naquadah. I don't see any reason to automate that part. I can just put the nether star shards in when we need them. We may need so many later that I regret that decision, but you know, at that point, it's literally just we'll pull some out of the loop down there and put it in a ender drawer. That's it. And it'll be fine. And we're gonna look at it like this. Yeah. So let's go ahead and, well, this is gonna be an output bus. And the reason we're gonna look at it like this is so I can put the output right there. And then maintenance hatches, large macerator. And I really like these large macerators. I really want the big one. So when we do macerator, I really want the large maceration tower. But it's just parallel control hatches. It doesn't go faster. I like to see it go zip, 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 zip. But I don't think these do sub-tick parallels, which is, so when it gets down to 1 tick, it doesn't go faster. When it does sub-tick parallels, when it does have sub-tick parallels, that means that it, oh, I wanted this to be right here. Hide the energy hatch. Stylistically, I think we're going to bring it around like this. It's not, everything's off by 1. I should have put this output bus here, but then it couldn't have gotten both those out. It's fine. There's not really a good solution here. Why do you not have power? You have power. You have power. Ah. That would explain it. Yeah, and then we just cover it up, yeah? Okay, that's just a quick little thing that needs fixing. In fact, you can adjust them like this. I've been trying to do this more often rather than moving things around. Oh, that's fast. Come in here and swing to that side, and we can adjust it down here. Let's go 16. That's price efficient. Yeah, now you can run at speed. Why are you still going? I think I messed up the animation is all. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Actually, hold on. Let's do this. Blue steel formed. Good. You still have your stuff in you. Good. And do. And I should have connected them as I put them down, but I didn't. So well. And then lastly, we have 3 super chests. And I'm finding this to be the easiest way to void things. I don't need to. We'll just put it in here. Dunk. We'll just put it in here. Dunk. And then these can void the overflow. And it's literally, I mean, we could possibly set up like the internal voiding thing, but this is so much. I mean, it takes 6 blocks. I guess we would do 1. We just put the Naquadah output. But, you know, in a pinch, we'll have an extra few million. Those things. Okay, yeah, it was just messed up, yo. Alright, you are going to lock. Good. Go. And we're good. Okay, so just to double check, use. there was nothing to do with the Naquadah except for grind it, right? I did check that. I guess I'm concerned that I wasn't completely focused on checking it. Yeah, there's nothing else here, right? Yeah, like I said, we do the forge hammer, but we're not going to. Okay, so we've got 766 crushed Naquadah ore, and every 76 seconds we'll get 2 more stacks. That is crazy. This does take... Oh, it doesn't show us there. It shows us here. 4,096, but that's... Pish, that's nothing. That's a half of a... Is it? It's half, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's check. I need to know. We're doing solar panel 5s, right? Yeah. And they do 32. Yeah, so 8,192 EU per tick. Unless this is not the case. If it might be that they've changed the ratio. You know what? I wonder if mechanics. Parallelization. Okay, why does it have a check mark? I must have accidentally clicked the checkbox. I was just curious if it'll tell us, like, early game. Oh man, I was just thinking about how many times we got worms and stuff. Wow, I've been playing this a lot. Great Industrial Revolution. Any LV converter. 4 FE per RF is equal to 1 EU. Okay, good. That's still there. EU conversion is disabled to restart T, so you'll need one of these whenever energy conversion is necessary. You know, honestly, if you're gonna make them that cheap and easy to make, I don't know that I would have done that. I think I would have... Out of curiosity, if I go like that, does that look good? I mean, it looks like it's got a support. I don't know. Okay, so what do we do with these guys? That's the question, I suppose. We are definitely not making molten ore mixture. We don't need to purify it, I don't think. We don't need barite. We've got barite elsewhere. We could grind it down to impure, and impure would give us more sulfur. Just sulfur, sulfur, sulfur. Marsha, Marsha, Marsha. And then ore crushing is still that. Okay, so how do... Well, what are we supposed to do with it? Oh, we do need to get the dust, don't we? Impure pile. Naquadah dust. To get various other things. Aquatic netherite we need for stuff. Naquadah alloy. Okay, but, okay. So, we do. I am bored with this. And I don't mean that meanly. I just mean that, like... I don't want to talk through putting together another... All we're going to do is literally... I don't know where we're going to put it. I'll figure something out. But we'll just put a... Probably literally just right here. And then I'll figure out how the wire is going to get here. So we'll put a centrifuge here. And then a ore washer here. So it's good that I have that. We can do that, right? It's the ore washer we need? I better double check. Grind it. Grind it some more. Oh. Wait. Is there a better way? We could use this. This gets... Oh. Crushed Naquadah. Except I bet you there's no... Yeah, there's no second tier forge hammer, so I can't do that easily. So yeah, we'll just do ore crushing again. I mean, it's 0.5 seconds, and by the time we get to IV, we've already gone below what I can measure. It's fine. So we'll do that, and then I will... Ore washer. That seems more fun, if I'm honest. We could centrifuge it, but just get more sulfur dust, and it's a lot longer. Good grief. Okay, well, hold on then. If I come back here, and I do an ore washer at this stage, yeah, we get more of these, but I could output them easily. Purified Naquadah dust. That gives us purified piles, and I don't think that that helps. We do get barite that way. I mean, it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen the other, right? Except that this way, oh, hello. Okay, I think we did just figure something out. So it's one more step, but we have to do that step anyways in order to get the enriched Naquadah dust. Okay, so what I'm seeing is crushed Naquadah into the ore washer. It'll just be water because it'll be a 1 tick anyways. And then, you know, get rid of those. Purified Naquadah is going to go... Wait a second. I already lost it. Yeah, it's not refined. It's purified. So purified goes in the ore grinder. Again, to another macerator. Kind of want to do this one. But in order to do that, we have to make that big. It's the big obnoxious one. High pressure steam hammer. Oh. Steam for best room forgery. Large material press. And this is kind of tanky for the space that I've got. I don't think I want to do that. Anyways, where were we? We were... I know I'm rambling. I want to make sure I've got this down. So ore wash first, purified. Get the purified pile in the crusher. In the macerator, sorry. And then in here, run it through the electromagnetic separator, and then run it through the forge, the blast furnace. Yeah. And this is only 20 seconds. Only 30 seconds. But it's an IV recipe. But still, not bad. Not bad at all. And then this one can go in the vacuum freezer. Ugh, but it needs liquid helium. And I am going to run out of liquid helium. I need to find a better way to get helium. Which is why we're doing Naquadah. Anyhow, so I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to move over the... We'll see if I do it on camera or not. We are out of processors, though, so that's going to make some of this a little more tricky. Yes. Anyhow, I appreciate you for hanging out, and until next time, I'll catch you on the flippity flop.